What's good, YouTube? Currently 11:58 on May. What's today? 19th, I think. 18th, yeah, 19th. I know it's been a while. I'm back on a eval today. I just came in with the goal of hitting my profit target. You can't make more than 50% of your target in a day, so I just came on here to make 1,500. I made $10 under, which I'm not tripping on. I actually had to come on and lose some money because I made over 1,500. So yeah, but I'm gonna give y'all a little recap on the day on why I took which trade I took and where. Let me turn off these executions for a little bit. Alright, so coming into the day, we had a perfect, what I like to call AMD model. I saw that on a 4-hour time frame. I mean, we're beyond bullish. And I wanted to see this low right here get tagged, which it did. After we took a while to inverse this, I think this is a daily gap. Yeah, so we just inversed this daily gap. And I'll drop back down to the lower time frame. So as you can see, coming into the day since about 5:30 this morning, we've just been in the zone. And I figured, the market likes to move in three ways, which is accumulation, manipulation, or distribution, usually in that order. So I knew that, off market open would tell me a lot. I wanted to see lower. Like I said, overall, my bias was bearish. As you can see, like, this is a perfect market maker sell model. I will say I was being cautious since we are still, kind of close to all-time highs up here. And I mean, if you look, like, we've been just pumping. We've been pumping in the market since March. So definitely wanted to be more careful coming into the day. But enough about that. That was my reasoning for the bias. I'll show you how it played out. So I came down to the 15-minute. I saw that after market open, we had accumulation. We manipulated higher, coming and tapping perfectly into this 15-minute bearish gap, and got a instant, like, this wick almost tells you that we want to go lower. That is a super long bearish wick, letting us know that sellers are in control. And I'll drop down to the 5-minute. Well, actually, I'll go to 1 minute. And it was right up in here. So honestly, I didn't get on the charts until about 10-ish o'clock. But if I were able to get on this chart, I would have took this quick 1-minute inversion right here. Probably targeting this unfilled 1 minute right here. So that would have been a cool, like, 1.5 RR, 1.76. Could have even went for 2 to 1. I don't like to go past 50% of the gap, so that would have been perfect. As you can see, it hit. And honestly, if I were going for a bigger move, I would have brought out my fib tool, marked out my standard deviation. As you can see, we came down and tapped between -2 and -2.5 perfectly before getting a move back up. Now this is what actually gave me my trade on the day. Just knowing the fact that we did come down and tap this. Usually, if we don't flush through it, I recognize that we'll sometimes push higher. So as you can see, it's 12 o'clock now currently, and we're still pushing higher. So I'll come over here to kind of show y'all where I took my entry. So I saw that we came down, tapped this. We were kind of putting in higher lows and higher highs, higher low, higher high, put in an SMT right here. And this is where my entry presented itself. I'll go ahead and turn on my executions for you all. And don't mind the later executions. Like I said, I had to come on and lose some money. So I'll kind of show y'all where I took my trade. So right here, I liked how he had this instant V-shaped recovery. Came and got the change in his state. And I wanted to see, I wanted to see us come up and tag this high. And I'll show y'all why, because this was in line with the opposite standard deviation. So this line is kind of, in that range. We also have relative equal highs right here. But being that this is an eval, I was trading this a little more aggressively. And I wanted to see just a quick scalp, so I entered, as you can see, with quite a bit of size. About 3 NQ contracts or 30 MNQs, which is pretty much equivalent. And I saw in 1 minute, we came and we had this very small 1 minute gap right here. If you can see, and I like how we wicked from it 3 times and instantly V-shaped up, which led me to believe, okay, we're doing this on the 1 minute, then on the lower time frame, we should be doing the same thing. As you can see, we came up, got the V-shape. I didn't see any gaps on this 30 second, so I said, let me drop down on the 15 second. As I said, I was trading a eval, which, is going to have me be a little more aggressive. I liked how he came down. This is the gap I was talking about. Came up instantly, got up through this gap, got this change in the state right here. So I'll show you guys kind of what I was trading. Got this change in the state, as well as this inversion fair value gap right here, very clean. I hope I'll kind of make that one darker so you guys can see. I just changed the color of it. I'm tripping. Where's the fill? Oh well. You can see it's this gap right here, but yeah. So I took my entry right about here, just targeting this internal high. With my stops set, I want to say I set it at the bottom of this 30-second candle we put in right here, and then I have my target right here, something like this, for a nice little 1.3. As you can see, we had no pullback. We instantly hit my target and came back down, so I'm glad that I had my target set where I had it set. And as you can see, we're still currently pumping higher on the day. So yeah, I would say my advice for a day like today: when you miss your entry, don't go chasing, trades. I made that mistake plenty of times, just coming in and being like, I missed this trade right here, that's short, that I, wanted to see off the beginning of the day, and I didn't get another trade. This was at 9:30. I didn't get another trade till 11 o'clock. So patience is a virtue. Patience will save you a lot. You don't get paid to trade. Honestly, you get paid to be patient. You have to wait on something that's very clear to you to present itself. And once that does happen, that's when you check all your boxes off and you say, okay, cool, this is, what I'm looking for. This is what I'm confident in. This is what I practice. I'm gonna take it. As you can see, when you do that, works out perfectly for you. So now I have one more day to trade this account. We have FOMC tomorrow, so I won't be trading the AM session. I might get on around 2 o'clock. I'm not sure yet, but if not, I might just trade Asia tomorrow. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more.